What's going on, guys? I have an updated version of my Bystial Horus deck, and this is just kind of what I've came to over, looking at other deck profiles and actually play testing. So let me do the main deck first. Everything is pretty much the same as it was, except for a couple things. And I think I'm coming to the same conclusion as most everybody else. So, first off, you're going to do 3 Mseti, 1 Happy, 2 King Sark, simple stuff. Let me go ahead and knock the hand traps out of the way before, I'm trying to make this a quick video. So 3 Effect Veiler, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, and 3 Droll. I think Droll is the only one that somebody would say to go something else over. You could go with Crow or Nib, and I think you'd be okay. And the Crow's very powerful right now, but Droll is very powerful too against the right decks. The Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, every time I want to cut this, it comes up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. So simple. That's been around forever. There's a reason everybody plays it. This right here is simply to get 2 seals, striker rather, and then you have these 2. That way, the safer it's not just a brick or just a just a dud. So yeah, I would definitely do it that way, and then I would go with Crimson Gaia. 2 Viz. You could possibly go 3 and not just destroy the ratios, but I like playing this guy. I like playing a Ringo Worm. The Ringo Worm is really good. He ends up being basically a free special back from the grave. Same with this guy. It just gets your synchro stuff really, really going, and I like it. But you can technically cut it, but hey, it comes up, so I would keep it. For your Bystial stuff, we will go with the 3 Lubellion, and you probably already know the rest, but we're gonna go with 3 Serenir. The Lubellion, that's the one you want to see. There's none of these that you draw and you're like, dang, I don't want to see that. I'm mad that I seen this. Magnemite, if that was at 3, it'd be game over. Druid's Worm basically just ends up being a free send. So it's good. These kind of, that's why I don't run DD, because most people are running light and dark. So this kind of acts as a DD Crow. Any of these, except for Lubellion, of course. But when you get your Bystial stuff online, you feel so safe, especially with Regain, because if you almost if your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you just get to target 1 Bystial monster in your graveyard and special summon it back. And typically, if he's in the grave, you're going to bring him back. Then you just have one more little line of defense, or you're going to get the Magnemite and get your play started all over again. No Beast. I'm going to keep playtesting. I think the Beast has to go, because I would say most of the people that are having success with this are getting rid of the Beast. So, in my opinion, you should probably do what the best players are doing. But Beast is good. It's just, it's very rare that you're going to get both of them set up. So let me fix this a little bit. Striker Dragon and Seals, those are mandatory. You just have to play this, or you're not playing this deck. You're just, I don't know what you're doing. Seals is still a good play. It just feels kind of weak, but it's still good. SP Little Knight, there's many times where you're going to go into this, and then this could technically be a dark, and I think I am going to change it to dark. Just because there's so many darks running, there's so many darks running around. Types, attributes rather. That's it for the links, and 1 Chaos Angel, just because that does come up and you can actually make him properly in this deck, and fairly easily. So sometimes people just don't have an answer for Chaos Angel. I know I've ran up against it before and just didn't have an answer to it. The Archfiend package, Red Dragon Archfiend, Scarred Red Dragon Archfiend, and Scarlight 4-time. I think you should have a time condition in every deck. That's something that I've ran into myself a lot, is needing a time condition. So with this deck, you can get to it very easily. So then you have Dispater. Oh my gosh, I need some water. If you can make Dispater in your deck, you need to run it. It's just so good. Baron, again, if you can make this in your deck, it needs to be in your side. I mean, in your extra deck. This is a flex spot, so this could be anything really. Maybe Zeus, because you can make a 4 material Zeus in this deck very easily, but it just doesn't come up. So it's like, well, I need a level 8 that's easy to make sometimes. That's not my red dragons, because if you don't have all your red dragon stuff online, there's a lot of times where you don't want to put it online. And Stardust Dragon. Stardust Dragon, just, you know, it's a good little thing to have. And if nothing else, it can help you climb. So, you know, whatever. Superstar Slayer Typhon, 4 times where you're kind of backed in a corner and that's all you have. If they have just a big old monster, you know, you can summon this and do your thing. Number 9D, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. Sometimes you need a monster negate, and that's what you got. Hope Harbinger, if you know they're probably sitting on a Lightning Storm or Evenly, you probably need to do this. Zombie Vampire for, you know, doing zombie vampire things. Just do not use this against Tyr. That would be really stupid. But sometimes if you like to roll the dice, this is the card for you. And plus, this is your way into the 4 materials Zeus. So this is your easiest way. I don't think, yeah, you really can't really make it with anything else. So this is your way to the 4 materials Zeus if you play the Zeus. So as far as the side deck, I will just start off with this. You're probably like, what the heck? In this deck? Yeah. Typically, turn 1, if you've built your board and you flip this, you're gonna win. You know, try to burn up your negates first. You know, if you can make it without activating this, then so be it. But when they hit like 2 summons, flip that up, because don't let them see that early. You know, because it's very rare they're gonna have like a cosmic or something. You know, it's very rare that they're gonna have that on, especially on game 1. But you just kind of, everybody rolls the dice in this game at times, and this is supposed to be 3, but I for some reason can't find my 3rd. 2 Droplet and 2 Ruler No More, self-explanatory. They're both good, except for one is a quick play. If Dark Ruler No More was a quick play, this would definitely be the card. Oh my gosh, water, need water. This right here, I think taking opponent's monsters right now is a very powerful play. That's probably why Makonko is having a lot of success. I think it's just very powerful. 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Evenly. Typically, you know, you do this, get rid of the Baron negate, and then do this, and then, you know, you pretty much got them. If that's what they're depending on. And then you have Cosmic Cyclone and Feather Duster. You just have to have Spell and Trap removal. That's just mandatory right now. Anytime. You just need it. You could technically change this to however you want if you want to play some different hand traps. But I think the hand traps in this deck are probably the way to go. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was a pretty quick deck profile. Yeah, I'm going to keep playtesting and kind of come up with a, you know, new formula if I need to. I think I'll take this deck to a regionals next week and, you know, see what it does. I've been seeing a lot of success around the country, around the world, really, with this deck. So, you know, hopefully I'll luck up and get the right hands. All right, guys, thanks for watching.